that negative talk could get the best of you. I feel like that there could be just a little bit of a perfectionist. Hey guys, welcome to A Day in the Life. So today we're going to be talking about oracle card readings, how to do these readings live, whether you're on Facebook Live, TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube. What do you do when you can't see the person's face, when you can't hear their voice, where the only thing that you can receive from them is the comments? So we're going to talk about how do you trust your skills, how do you trust your intuition, and then how do you let go so that you can really get into the flow of the reading. So we're going to also take you with me as I do a Facebook Live, so I'm going to be sharing that with you, and then we can do like a decompress at the end of going through everything that I feel, sense, and then how I'm able to get information. So whether you're very new as far as reading oracle cards, doing psychic or mediumship readings, or if you're someone that's really been in the game for a while and you're looking to level up, let's talk about skills and development, and then from there we can talk about how to increase your speed. So let's get to it. Let's talk about how to go live and do readings confidently, whether you're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok. There's definitely a skill to it. So first thing is, it's really about your mindset. So if you are in your head worrying about what people are going to think, or if you're going to get it wrong, that's going to interfere with your reading. So one of the things that I like to do before any live reading is I like to relax. That might look like lighting a candle, meditating, maybe writing out affirmations, or taking a walk in the neighborhood, or even dancing. So anything that's going to bring my vibration up and also calm me down to get me into a place of relaxation so that I can enjoy. Because here's the thing, when we are relaxed, it's so much easier for us to receive guidance. If we're frustrated and hard, and if our energy is balled up like this, the information that's coming in is pretty much going to bounce off. So it's being in that relaxed state, and it's so much easier to receive guidance. Number two, I like to have crystals around me. So crystals are important as far as opening up your chakras. Rose quartz is really good for the heart chakra and allowing your walls to come down. I love amethyst for the crown chakra. And then I also like to use green moss agate in order to help me to ground. So any information that my spirit team is bringing through, I want to make sure that as it comes through my crown chakra, it's going through my body, I can anchor it and ground it into the planet. So then that way, when I'm giving the information, it makes sense to the person, okay? Another thing is, don't be afraid of a no. This is one of the number one things that I deal with whenever I work with students. They are so freaked out about hearing the word no. So get relaxed and get comfortable around that word, because sometimes you can have the information that's correct, but maybe the way that you give it isn't a way that they cannot understand. So what I like to do when I hear a no or there's a hesitation, I'll say, that's okay. We're not going to try to make it fit. I will go back up through my connection and I'll ask again to give it to me differently so that the person can understand it, okay? So be okay and be comfortable with the no. It's just a way of working things out. A couple of my mentors, one of the things that they share is, if you are not hearing a no, that means that you're taking the easy way out and you're pretty much skimming the surface instead of going even deeper to get information. Let's talk about your relationship with the spirit world, with the non-physical. It's important that you have a good relationship with them and that you trust them. Because when you trust them, you can trust the information that you receive, even if it doesn't make sense to you and it makes sense to your recipient. So that's number one, trusting your spirit team. Number two, trusting yourself to actually receive the information and be able to give it. So this means that you're trusting your body as far as when your clairs are highlighted, as far as when the information comes in. So you might see a picture clairvoyantly and you're sharing with that. So one of the things that I like to do with my students when I mentor them is I like to double link with them and tune in exactly to the energy that they're getting so that I can make sure that they're getting the most out of it. We really walk through step by step so that they can understand what they're getting. So let's say, clairvoyantly, maybe you see a yellow school bus, and instead of you just saying to the person, I see a yellow school bus, and going on, let's stop, tune in, and then let's start to break it down. Why are we seeing the yellow school bus? What does that mean? So it's really important with your spirit team, instead of waiting for the information just to come in, like give me the next piece, give me the next piece, give me the next piece. It's actually a two-way conversation. So as you're seeing the yellow school bus, I might say, I'm seeing an image of a yellow school bus. And as I'm saying that, in my mind, I'm asking, what's the significance with the school bus? Why are you showing it to me? Is it that they rode the school bus? Did they have something that was significant that happened on the school bus? Do they have kids that ride the school bus? Like what is the yellow school bus? So then we'll start to get even deeper. And then I can say, as I receive the information, so would it make sense that, maybe you were bused to school because I'm seeing the yellow school bus, if that's what I'm receiving. Or maybe they took a yellow school bus onto a field trip, or maybe it was grad night and there was just something there that is really has a memory that's near and dear to them. And or maybe they just recently saw a yellow school bus, and that might be a sign from spirit. So it's important that we ask. So instead of skimming over, that we ask and we go deeper and we start to build out the story. When we build out the story, that's when your readings become powerful. This is when you can start to separate yourself out from other people, whether you're doing tarot card readings, oracle card readings, angel readings, psychic, intuitive, soul readings, whatever type of readings that you're doing. It's important to begin to build out the story so that you're really bringing some valuable information to the person that you're reading for. Let's talk about the speed of a reading. So it is easy to fall into a trap where you want to get information and go on and on and on and on and on and read super fast, because that helps our ego to feel really good. The reason why we want to do this really fast without getting any type of validation or making sure that the person can understand it is because it helps us feel good to get a lot of information and just to get it all out and it's like, phew, I did it. So the thing is for us to be able to hold back a little bit as we receive information, give what we get, and then validate. Does that make sense? Can you take this? Do you understand this? And we want to give them the opportunity to say yes or no, because if they say no, we want to see where did we misinterpret the information, and then we can go back up to the spirit world and ask to give it to us again in a different way so that it makes sense. So as we slow down, this is when we can go deeper in our readings. It could be a lot more meaningful. We can begin to build out the story, and then the person trusts you, because if you can give exactly what's happening in their life now, then they trust you to give them a future reading. It's also good not to compare to others, because when we look at these YouTube videos, there's an influx of psychics and mediums, and it's really popular. You might see them on Netflix, you might see them on your local TV station, whether it's one of the main channels. So what happens is, it seems like they're going fast and they're doing this amazing, flawless job. We got to remember there's a TV production behind it. So there's editors that are editing these videos, and what they're going to do is they're going to streamline it. They're going to remove any long pauses. They're going to remove a lot of those ums and ohs and oohs or wait a minute, I'm trying to figure it out. Because if it's a half-hour show and maybe it's 24 minutes, they can't allow for all of that empty space in there. So a lot of that's going to be cut down. So it's important to know that every psychic and medium, it takes a little while to work through the information to understand what they're getting so that it makes sense, okay? The speed comes as you build your skills. So the better that you get with your skills and you have that foundation, it begins to speed up. Okay, so now I'm going to take you behind the scenes. of Facebook Live readings where I'm going to be doing some oracle cards. We'll do a debrief after, just so that you can understand what I got and how I got it. Let me know if you find this type of training helpful. Comment below and I'll create some more videos on training. If you would like support going deeper, learning the foundation of a reading so that you can really build out your skills, so that you can improve, you can be confident, and you can actually go faster in your readings, comment below and we'll connect. One thing that I do with my students is I will bring in volunteers and I'll double link with them. And this is how they start to really build the bond and build the confidence. I've helped tarot readers, psychics, mediums, intuitives, and those that read oracle cards. The foundation is all the same. The tool is different. So if you're feeling pulled, you would like to know more, be sure to come up below and we'll have a chat. Let's see what's going on with your energy, Arlene. I'm really excited. First card that popped up for you is the love card. So I'm getting that you have been, there's been like some self-doubt, some talk in your head, a little negative, not so positive. So with this love card, it's just reminding you to be nice to yourself, to really love yourself, to be more gentle. I get that you're really sweet at nature. You say nice things to other people, but sometimes your head, it can just kind of, that negative talk could get the best of you. I feel like that there could be just a little bit of a perfectionist within you. And if things don't quite go right, you may get a little irritated, or you might blame yourself. Like you think that things should line up a particular way. So I'm just getting like, oh, just love on yourself. For the heart chakra, rose quartz is really good. So if you don't have rose quartz, you might want to get some for yourself, just to be nice and gentle for yourself. I love where this is going for you, Arlene, because the next card that came up is the beloved card. So you say, oh my God, yes, so hard on myself. So look, they're giving it to you double, Arlene. The first card is love, and then they want you to know that you are loved. So there are no mistakes. Like when it comes to your spirit team, when it comes to all that is, there is so much love for you. They're constantly pouring. So what I'm also hearing is it's okay to receive. I get that you're a giver. You give, and you don't necessarily receive. You go, no, that's okay. I can do without. I don't need it. That's too much money. Let's figure out a way to do a budget. It is okay for you to receive and to have really nice things for yourself. It's okay to splurge, okay, Arlene? That's what I'm getting for you. Next card that came up for you is co-creation. So I love this because look at how the heart is highlighted and the light that's all around the heart. So whatever it is that you want to manifest, whatever it is that you want to receive, it's important for you to remember that the universe is abundant and it is continuously creating. So it's always the ebb and the flow. So it's the infinity. So really there's no lack except for like what's up here, what we've been given as stories and programs. When we love ourselves, love is the highest vibration. That's when we raise up in the vibration, we start to release some of those negative doubts and beliefs. And then that's when it can really pour in and it can flow in, okay? So Arlene, you said, oh, you feel that on point always. Okay, you're giving to someone but not good at receiving. Okay, well, here we go. Next card that came up for you is the Judgment card. So just a reminder not to really judge yourself. I do feel like that you have gotten better over the years. I feel like back in the day, you used to really be tough on yourself. But I feel like over time, you're starting to ease up, okay? I love this next card for you because it's the Miracles card. So it just shows you that everything is possible, and when you relax, so they took my hand and they did it like this. So whenever we hold tightly to something, we can't let anything in or anyone in, but when we relax, that's when the flow happens. So what might seem like a miracle is just really simple for the universe, right? So it's really simple. And then I love this last card for you. It's the Matrix. So this is you breaking out of old routines, old habits, old patterns, putting yourself last, putting everyone else first. Because what happens is when you give, you begin to create energy and vibration of takers. And so you're going to get people that take. It's going to cause you to be physically exhausted, energetically, emotionally draining. And then they don't care, Arlene, because they're takers, and that's what they do. They don't know how to stop taking. And then you get this imbalance, frustrating of, why can't people just do for me what I do for them? And it's because we set up this pattern and this routine and this learned behavior of it's okay to take from me. Okay, so it's important that we do that, the ebb and the flow. Okay, so you needed to hear that so much. You're so welcome. I got a couple of cards for you. So we're going to give you the message for the cosmos. Ooh, I like this for you, Arlene. Stop looking outside yourself for the answers. You already know them. Okay. So what your intuition, when something really nice is coming towards you and for you, it's okay to take it. We don't have to ask anyone's permission. We don't have to ask their opinion. What do you think? Should I do it? Should I not do it? Is this too much? Should I get this bag? Should I get these shoes? Don't worry about it. It's already within you. Your activation card is Sacred Inner Space, Sacral Chakra, tenderness, sensuality. So be really tender and kind with yourself, Arlene. This is just a reminder. So, and what we want to do, the last thing I'm hearing for you is boundaries. We want to set up nice, clear, clean boundaries so people stop overstepping and they stop taking you for granted and they stop taking advantage. Okay, so I hope that helped, Arlene. Hey guys, just want to check in. We just ended the Facebook Live, so had a lot of fun reading for some of the people that came on. So let's just do a quick debrief of what went on with the live. So a lot of times what I will feel as I'm going through a reading is I might say that I'm hearing something, or that they're showing me something, or that I'm getting a feeling. So as I'm looking at the card, I'm actually tuning in to their energy. So I'm trusting what Spirit is giving to me. I'm trusting what I'm getting on the card. And because I cannot see them or hear them, and all I can do is rely on their comments, I'm really going with the flow. I'm giving what I get, and then I'm looking in the comments for validation. And so what I love about the cards is that one card on top of another really begins to build out a story. So one of the persons that I read, Arlene, was immediately I got that she was a giver, that, you know, that she's really hard on herself, and that she attracts a lot of takers. And so that was the information that really came up for her. And so as she was sharing in the comments, it was great to get the validation from her, and with her saying that she really needed to hear that. So I really do enjoy doing these readings because it really helps people to open up their eyes to maybe something that they're going through, but they may not necessarily see it for themselves. And then it gives them the opportunity to make an adjustment within themselves, and so that they could start really attracting better situations for themselves. So if you would, like to learn how to do readings on a more deeper level, the way that I do, be sure to comment below and let's have a chat, because this level of foundation will support you whether you're doing psychic readings, mediumship readings, oracle cards, angel, soul readings. The foundation is all the same. It's just the tools that you use are different. So even if you do tea leaves, it's still that same basic structure that we're looking for. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like more training videos, please share with me in the comments below. We'll definitely do that. I hope you enjoyed spending the day with me. I had a great time creating this video for you. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you know when the next video is live. And if you would like to book a reading, just go to the description box below and you can get a psychic, mediumship, oracle card reading, or speak your authentic truth. I'll see you on the next video. Take care.